What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, The Life of a Stay-at-Home Wife. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button if you're here, if you're new, if you're coming back, if whatever. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my page. I hope you stick around and let's talk and learn and grow together. So this is what I've started in my garden so far. I actually started all these seeds a couple weeks ago, but let me hurry up and jump into it. The thing about carrots, as I'm doing here, I'm starting them in a paper towel. Really, probably not the best way to do it, but I was reading that carrots can take 2 weeks to germinate, guys. 2 weeks. So I'm like, I don't have that time, and sometimes longer than 2 weeks. And it's like, I don't have that time. So this is the foolproof way that you can jumpstart your seeds, people. Let me tell you, this is foolproof. So you're gonna stick your seeds in there. Now, I'll tell you how my carrots come out. I haven't grown carrots before. I'm new to carrots, so I will let you know if they come out without any problems. But I didn't let these go long. Like, I literally took these out the next day. I think it was like I skipped a day and then the day in between. But don't leave these in here long, especially if you do the little trick that I'm going to show you at the end, that I'm going to do with all of my seeds if you stick around until the end. Let me jump into the next seed, hollyhock. Go and get you some of these, throw them out. This one says an annual, but I've also read online on different sources that it could be a biennial or also a perennial. So I think that is referring to its self-sowing and reproducing. If you don't know what sowing, I'm trying to think another word for it, I don't know. But yes, these attract hummingbirds, these attract butterflies. These are great for the garden. These are beautiful. They grow up to 8 feet tall, y'all. 8 feet tall. So if you're looking for some privacy, I definitely would give these a chance. This is also my first year growing these as well, so I will let you know how they work out. And again, I'm using the paper towel method. My hollyhocks, my seedlings look healthy. They look great. They look beautiful. If you want a part 2 and if you want to see how they look, y'all, I will show that. Well, actually, even if y'all don't, I'm still going to show y'all, because I'm sure y'all really don't, but it's all good. It's all gravy. This is taking forever, but another tip. You want to make sure that these are firmly pressed together, okay? When you don't want your paper towel to be too wet, okay? Not too wet. This is the one scenario where we don't want too much wetness, okay? Here I'm like, screw it. I'm going to just pour out the rest of this shit and I'm going to dump it on here and I'm going to spread them out a little bit and I'm going to call it a motherfucking day. But back to my point, you want to make sure that paper towel is wrung out, and then at the end, you want to fold them together and you want to press them firmly together. Okay, let me jump into it. Cilantro. Cilantro is another herb that will like this weather right now. Okay, it doesn't want the heat. No heat in here. And it also, like carrots, it does not like to be transplanted. I've actually tried to grow cilantro before, and I got one plant out of the whole pack. So I'm hoping this time that I get a lot more. And I'm thinking the reason for that was because cilantro actually doesn't like to be transplanted. So I'm only going to let these go for a day or two as well. And I'll let you know how it goes. Next, we have broccoli. Broccoli is a cold weather crop, or cool weather, I should say, not cold. It really doesn't like the heat or anything either, but I did find a variety called Sun King that is supposed to be more heat tolerant, because usually probably wouldn't have enough time right now to grow broccoli. Maybe if you put it in the shade. I have heard and seen on other people's YouTubes and stuff them putting it in the shade. So if you're going to start broccoli, just make sure you look into the variety and make sure that it's going to be enough time. Otherwise, you can still grab the seeds, and you can hold on to them and wait and start them in the fall. I'm actually going to save some of my broccoli to do that, and I will let you guys know how each of my broccoli goes. All of these seeds, you guys, germinated in like a couple days. It was crazy because usually broccoli would take 10 to 21 days. So make sure you stick around to the end and see what the icing on the cake is to popping these seeds. And literally, I will drop the dates for y'all, the exact dates. I'll go back and look. It was crazy. It was like 2 days. next, what do we have? Oh, we got lettuce. We have lettuce in the house, and this, I did the same thing. You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't do too much research on growing lettuce. I just know it does not like the heat either. I really didn't do much on if it liked to be transplanted or not. So if anybody knows that the answer to that question, like, please drop it in the comments below. I would love to know. Because yeah, I didn't really do extensive, I like to research every time I'm about to grow something. The first thing I do is I come home, pull up my laptop or even on my phone or whatever, and I just research it. Like, what does it like to grow? I don't just go by what the packet says, because sometimes the packets, may not know everything, or they might not tell you as much detail as you want to know. So it's good to do some outside research. But lettuce was just one of those things that I really didn't do any outside research on. So I'm just kind of winging it, hoping that my experience, it'll either make or break. I also saved some of these seeds for the fall. So if for some reason it doesn't work out now, I can always try again in the fall. And I'll let you guys also in on how that goes. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to hear more gardening tips. And don't forget to wait to the end of the video, y'all, because I'm serious. The tip on this, I don't know if I'm the only one who does it. I've never seen it anywhere, but I'm telling you, if you grow things from seed, you want to do this to just head start your seeds, even if they don't like to be transplanted. Well, actually, I'm gonna try it out. Let me know if you've tried this method out as well. And like with carrots, for example, just letting them germinate and then planting them, like as soon as a little tiny tail pops out of the end. Like, I'm not letting them germinate at all, pretty much. The last seed that I have here is an onion. You want to grow that also likes this cool weather, and I feel like it's pretty easy to grow. It also is kind of root based like carrots and stuff like that, so I don't think that it probably prefers being transplanted. But I do have a method that I'm using right now, and it might be okay being transplanted. Again, I didn't do extensive research, but this is the part that I really want to show y'all. So after you wrap your things up in the little bag, put them in a box, cover it with something so it doesn't get light if your seeds like darkness, and put it on top of your dishwasher. And the heat from your dishwasher will germinate your seeds. Let me know if you guys try it out, how it goes.